Hi survivors, it's me Purpose Ann reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not horrible, terrible. I um I wanted to talk to you guys briefly today about how I think time is expiring. Um, in regards to, of course, the way that we once lived, you know, that's going out the door. In regards to being prepared, I really feel like in my heart, and this is not to scare anybody, because I tell you all the time, if you're scared, maybe you should pray a little bit more, But these are scary times for all of us. But I feel like something awful and terrible is really about to happen. Um, we already experiencing some terrible and awful things that are occurring now in these times that we're living in, and also in the times that we are facing. We see that things are changing drastically for the worse. Obviously, with all these different situations and conditions. And I've been limiting myself from exposing myself as much as I possibly can to large crowds of people, to public transportation. I just feel something in my spirit, you know. And it seems like the closer we're getting to these holidays, it's like I feel it more. And then I'm also hearing things just like what just transpired out there in California with the earthquake, what has transpired in North Carolina with those bad storms and with the grid being down. Not only just there, it's a lot of other places that the media haven't even talked about. With this weather just erratically changing up. I know it's the winter months, and we predicted that this would be one of the worst winters ever, if not the worst winter ever. But it just seemed like we're approaching this some really bad weather this week, and it's just been a lot of different things that's been going on to me that's questionable. Y'all who've been following me for a long time, you know how I feel about all of it. I can't say it on here, but I'm asking you to please, if you can, join me on my Patreon for that type of content, because I'm talking about it all and who I feel is responsible for it. And of course, we cannot talk about that here because we're being censored. It just seems like day by day, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, year by year, especially right now, that things are becoming more and more and more and more intense. I told my family members I'm not about to get caught on that public transportation, and God forbid something may happen. We were on public transportation a week ago, and y'all, people have literally lost their minds. A lot of people, it's a lot of mental illness, it's a lot of homelessness, it's a lot of people who may not be homeless, but their mind's not good because of everything that everybody's facing. Now we're approaching Christmas, and a lot of people can't afford Christmas, have children, let alone can't get a gift because they probably can't pay a light bill, a gas bill, water bill, or rent. People are mad. People are hungry. We got on there and it smelled like an open toilet. It smelled like everybody on there did number 2. And I rushed off there real quick. It's a lot of violence. And those who are in leadership, they're causing a lot of these bad things to happen, allegedly. But that's what's really going on. when you're living in a time where everything is skyrocket high, everything from your food, things that you need, your food, your water, your medicine, your rent, your lights, your water, your gas, all the products that you're using. And then on top of that, losing work. It's record-breaking numbers of businesses that are closing down, that are laying off people, that are firing people. We're just living in some very, very, very dark and heavy times. And I just feel with every fiber in my being that something crucial and bad is about to happen. And what can we do but pray? Most of all, and pray. That's all we can do. We see what's unfolding overseas, y'all. That's just a little bit. They're not even telling us what's really going on in all these other parts of the world. This is a global issue that everybody's dealing with. And we had no business of letting it get like this to begin with. How our ancestors used to live in regards to being totally self-reliant and dependent on themselves for everything they needed for food and water and shelter and clothing. We drew back from that, and now we all paying a price for it. They made it accessible for food, water, and clothing. We going out there depending on these people, not even knowing what's in the food or the water or these other products. Because it seems like everything's been ran by evil in regards to the masses. We dealing with some heavy spiritual warfare right now. And we need to be fasting and praying and doing and being active and taking action. Because this is not good. It don't feel good. It feels really evil and sinister. It feels very unsettling and very uncomfortable. And we have to pray as much as we can, prep as much as we can. Prep, pray, and stay out the way. And keep watch. Like my brother over there, Full Spectrum Survival says, at all times. I'd like to encourage you guys to please stay prayed up, stay prepped up. Please follow me on Patreon for raw, uncut, unfiltered content, real content. And also on Patreon, I have videos about how to get grants, what type of foods you can breed right now that breed really, really fast, that you could start doing right now in order to be able to feed yourself and withstand these days and times and not have to depend on this system. And also sign up for the weekly free newsletters that I've been giving out by way of email. You can go to purpozan.com, stroll down to the bottom of the page and send us your email. And I'll also add you onto that list. And if you're looking for a bug out location to go to get out the cities are becoming inhabitable. It's so much crime, it's so much disease, it's so much violence, there's so many agendas. People getting locked up for nothing. It ain't no allegedly neither, because I know a lot of people right now, people who never got in trouble their lives, they're getting locked up and hidden away for profit. And then getting added extra charges to them. It's just a lot of ugly stuff going on in these cities. But if you're looking for places to go and get out the city, I have a great bug out location out the cities where you can fish and hunt. You can do boating and things of that nature. And you can pay $5 a month and have access to it immediately. Or you could pay yearly for $55 a month. And if you're looking for land for sale in Texas, I have some land for sale in Texas. And if you need help finding land in your area, I'll also assist you with that as well. If you'd like to make a donation towards the channel, you can always hit the thanks button, or there are links in the description in ways you can give. And as always, y'all, I think time is really expiring on us. Something big and terrible is going to happen. We need to prep, pray, stay out the way, and prepare for it. And as always, watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil your water before you use it, and keep surviving.